Be alert. A personal bodyguard of this person is on a mission to make your face a target for public shame and destruction. You need to hear this urgent warning right now. You've been sensing something isn't right lately. That feeling of being watched when you're alone, strange people appearing in places you regularly visit, and an uncomfortable awareness that something is building around you. These feelings aren't paranoia. They're your spiritual senses trying to protect you from a dangerous situation that's been developing behind your back. Someone with money and influence has hired a personal bodyguard for a very specific mission against you. This isn't about physical harm. It's something much more calculated and cruel. They want to destroy your reputation, your relationships, and your standing in your community. The divine realm has been shielding you so far, but the timing is critical, now because their plan is accelerating rapidly. Those blue flashes you've seen from the corner of your eye and the sudden protective thoughts that come from nowhere are heavenly warnings trying to prepare you for what's coming. The fact that you found this message today is no coincidence. Divine timing brought you here because you need this protection immediately. The mission this bodyguard has been given is more sinister than you might imagine. A wealthy and powerful person in your area has paid them specifically to make your face recognizable for all the wrong reasons. They want to orchestrate situations that will make you look bad publicly, create embarrassing incidents that can be recorded, and spread false stories about your character through social media and community networks. This isn't random targeting. This person has been watching your success, your relationships, and your growing influence with deep jealousy and resentment. They believe that by destroying your reputation, they can somehow elevate their own position or get back something they think you took from them. The twisted logic behind their actions comes from years of built-up anger and envy toward what you've accomplished. The bodyguard has been given specific instructions and a timeline. They're not working alone. There's a network of people being paid to create witnesses to false events, to spread rumors, and to document anything that can be twisted against you. Your family members, your career, and your social connections are all targets in this coordinated attack. What makes this particularly dangerous is how sophisticated their approach is. They're using modern technology, social media manipulation, and psychological tactics designed to isolate you and make others question your character. The mission timeline shows they're planning to accelerate their activities very soon, which is why you're receiving this divine warning now. You need to understand the signs that this surveillance and setup operation has already begun around you. Think about the unusual people who have appeared in places you frequent. The same face at your grocery store, your gym, and near your workplace within a short time period. The person sitting in their car outside your neighborhood who seems to be waiting for something. These aren't coincidences. Have you noticed the same vehicle appearing in multiple locations where you spend time? Pay attention to people who seem to be paying too much attention to you, especially those who quickly look away when you notice them. Your phone may have been experiencing unusual glitches, apps opening by themselves, or battery draining faster than normal, signs that monitoring software may have been installed. Listen carefully to conversations around you. If friends or family members mention that strangers have been asking questions about you, your schedule, or your personal life, this is a major warning sign. Some people may have even approached your loved ones with false stories or concerns about you, trying to plant seeds of doubt. Your pets and children are natural detectors of negative intentions. If your normally friendly pet becomes nervous around certain people or refuses to go on walks in certain areas, trust this reaction. Children may suddenly become clingy or mention scary people they've seen. The most telling sign is the feeling of being watched even when you're alone at home. This persistent, uncomfortable sensation, combined with small changes in your environment that you can't quite explain, indicates that someone has been gathering information about your daily routines and habits. The person who hired this bodyguard is someone from your life who has been harboring resentment for a significant period. This could be someone you knew from school, a former coworker, or even a neighbor who has been watching your success with growing jealousy. They see your achievements, your happy relationships, or your growing influence as something that was meant to be theirs instead. There was a specific incident or accomplishment in your life that triggered their decision to take action against you. Perhaps you got a promotion they wanted, achieved recognition they felt they deserved, or simply have the kind of life they believe should belong to them. In their twisted thinking, they've convinced themselves that you somehow cheated or didn't earn what you have. This person chose to hire a bodyguard instead of confronting you directly because they're a coward who wants to destroy you while keeping their own hands clean. They believe that if they can make you look bad enough, others will reject you, and somehow their own status will improve. They've been planning this attack for months, possibly years, building up resources and connections needed to execute their revenge. The bodyguard they hired specializes in reputation destruction and character assassination. This person has done this before to other targets, using refined techniques to create believable scenarios that can destroy someone's social standing and professional relationships. Divine protection is available to shield you from this character assassination attempt. Begin each day with this powerful prayer. Heavenly Father, I ask for your protection over my reputation, relationships, and character. Send your angels to guard my words and actions today. Let truth shine so brightly around me that no false accusation can take root. Protect my family and friends from deception about who I truly am. Create a visualization shield around your reputation. Close your eyes and imagine a bright white light surrounding not just your physical body, but your character and relationships. See this light reflecting back any false accusations or manipulated situations, sending them back to their source, while keeping you completely protected. Practically, start documenting your daily activities more carefully. Keep receipts, take photos of where you go, and maintain clear records of your interactions with others. This isn't about becoming paranoid. It's about creating a trail of truth that can protect you if false accusations are made. Build stronger relationships with people who truly know your character. Spend more quality time with family and close friends who can serve as authentic witnesses to who you really are. These relationships become your strongest defense against character attacks. When interacting with strangers or in public situations, maintain extra awareness of your surroundings. Avoid situations where you could be alone with people you don't know well, especially if they seem to be pushing for private conversations or meetings. Create positive content on social media that showcases your true character. Share moments with family, community service, work achievements, and authentic interactions. This builds a digital record of your real personality that contradicts any false narratives. Carry a small recorder, or ensure your phone can quickly start recording if someone approaches you with unusual requests or tries to create a compromising situation. Trust your instincts completely. If something feels like a setup, it probably is. Pray for discernment to recognize the difference between genuine interactions and manufactured situations designed to make you look bad. A powerful spiritual law protects innocent people from successful character assassination attempts. When someone tries to destroy the reputation of a person with pure intentions, their own plans inevitably backfire in unexpected ways. The same divine justice that protects the righteous ensures that false accusers eventually expose themselves. The psychological pressure of maintaining lies and coordinating attacks creates stress that makes people sloppy. The person who hired the bodyguard is already starting to make mistakes because guilt and paranoia are affecting their judgment. They're becoming more obvious in their surveillance, more desperate in their attempts to create incidents, and more likely to reveal their true intentions to others. Technology works in mysterious ways to protect the innocent. Recordings that were meant to frame you will instead capture evidence of the setup. Witnesses they thought they could control will change their minds when they see the extent of the deception. Social media algorithms will work against fake narratives and in favor of authentic content. The bodyguard they hired is not as loyal as they believe. These types of people often have multiple clients and conflicting interests. There's a strong possibility that their hired help will eventually expose the operation, either because they develop a conscience or because they're offered a better deal elsewhere. Your authentic relationships provide a network of protection that can't be easily penetrated by lies. People who truly know you will immediately recognize false accusations as inconsistent with your character. The stronger your genuine connections, the weaker their false narrative becomes. Most importantly, attempting to destroy someone's reputation often draws more positive attention to that person than they would have received otherwise. This attack on your character, while challenging, is preparing you for a significant elevation in your life circumstances. Surviving false accusations with grace and integrity creates a strength of character that can't be developed any other way. People who witness you handling unjust treatment with dignity gain deep respect for your resilience and authenticity. Your discernment abilities are being sharpened through this experience. You're learning to recognize people's true intentions more quickly, to spot manipulation attempts before they succeed, and to trust your intuitive warnings about dangerous situations. These skills will serve you for the rest of your life. The support network that rallies around you during this challenge will include people you never expected. Some individuals will step forward to defend your character, creating new friendships and alliances that will benefit you for years to come. Your existing relationships will be strengthened as people see your true nature under pressure. Professionally, surviving a reputation attack often leads to greater opportunities. Employers, clients, and colleagues respect people who can handle adversity without becoming bitter or vengeful. Your response to this situation is creating a reputation for integrity that will open doors you couldn't have accessed before. This experience is also preparing you to help others who face similar attacks. Your survival story will become a source of hope and practical guidance for people dealing with character assassination attempts. The wisdom you gain from overcoming this challenge transforms you into a valuable mentor and advocate. The increased awareness and protective measures you develop will prevent future attacks from succeeding, making you essentially immune to these types of manipulation tactics. Take these specific actions immediately to activate divine protection and practical safeguards. Begin each morning by speaking this declaration aloud. I am protected by divine light. Truth surrounds me, and no false accusation can succeed against me. My character shines brightly for all to see. Document everything starting today. Keep a simple daily journal noting where you go, who you interact with, and any unusual encounters. Take photos with timestamps when you're in public places. This creates a factual record that contradicts any false timeline they might try to establish. Inform. 3 trusted people about this situation without creating panic. Choose individuals who know your character well and can serve as reliable witnesses if needed. Ask them to be aware of any strange questions people might ask about you. Strengthen your online presence with authentic positive content. Share genuine moments from your life that showcase your true personality and values. This creates a digital trail of your real character that's hard to falsify. Create a safety protocol for unusual interactions. If someone approaches you with an unusual request, opportunity, or invitation that feels suspicious, have a standard response ready. Let me think about that and get back to you. This gives you time to evaluate the situation and seek advice. Maintain your normal routines while staying alert. Don't let fear change your lifestyle, but do pay attention to your surroundings and trust your instincts about people and situations. This divine warning reached you at exactly the right moment for maximum protection. The spiritual realm has perfect timing in revealing threats before they can succeed. Take immediate action on these protective measures. Tomorrow may be too late. Show your appreciation for this heavenly intervention by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the divine protection around you and ensures continued guidance during this challenging time. Your safety and reputation are heaven's priority right now.